Let's start the net. This is NE1B, and it is this is net control for this week. Welcome to the weekly worldwide DMR MARC net. We meet each week to discuss our system updates, to answer technical questions about your radios, and to answer ham radio questions in general. We will begin by taking check-ins starting in Europe and Africa, working our way west to the Americas, and then ending in the South Pacific. Following check-ins, we will have a period where you can ask your question or comment to the group. First, is there any emergency or priority graphic? Okay, hearing none. Let me repeat, this is November Echo 1 Bravo, NE1B. Acting Net Control, my name is Bill. I'm located in Hudson, New Hampshire, north of Boston. And we will now stand by and look for check-ins. First from Europe, we'll take 3 check-ins at a time, and then acknowledge them, and then take 3 more check-ins. Please transmit for 1 to 2 seconds before transmitting your audio. Call sign phonetically, name and location. So we'll take check-ins in groups of 3, starting from Northern Europe, Oscar Hotel, Sierra Mike. This is NE1B. Okay, nothing heard from Finland or Sweden. Listening for Oscar Echo, Austria, or Switzerland, Hotel Bravo 3, Hotel Bravo 9. Any stations in Austria or Switzerland from NE1B?
Oscar Hotel 2, Golf Golf. No traffic for the net.
This is Oscar Echo 6 Delta Juliet, Germany. My name is Terry, like Tango Echo Radio yesterday. Location near Graz City in Austria, no traffic.
This is Oscar Echo 6 Juliet Whiskey Delta. Name is Klaus. QTH is near Graz.
This is Oscar Echo 3, November Radio Sierra. My name is Roland, and I'm in central of Austria, no traffic.
Delta Juliet Golf and Klaus, Oscar Echo 6, Juliet Whiskey Delta, near Graz. Any other check-ins from Finland, Sweden, Austria, or Switzerland?
Oscar Echo 3, Delta November Whiskey near Gerhard, location near Vienna.
Oscar Echo 3 Kilo Lima Uniform Mobile Charlie near Vienna, no traffic.
Okay, acknowledging Gerhard, Oscar Echo 3, Delta November Whiskey, and Charlie, Oscar Echo 3, Kilo Lima Uniform, both near Vienna. And now we'll stand by for any check-ins from Germany, from Deutschland. This is NE1B, Net Control. Okay, nothing heard from Delta Lima. Any other check-ins from anywhere in Europe? This is November Echo 1 Bravo, Net Control.
Hotel Bravo 9, Delta Uniform. The name is Chris, located near Bern. No traffic.
Delta Lima 2, Yankee Echo Delta. Name is Ralph, and QTH is 60 kilometers north of Cologne. No traffic.
This is Delta Oscar 9 Lima Charlie. I am from Western Germany and name Johannes, no traffic for the day.
All right, very good. I'm Not sure I got the first station correctly. Was it Hotel Bravo 9 Delta Uniform? Chris, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, Bill.
Okay, Chris, very good. Welcome to the net. Nice to hear from you in Switzerland. We have Delta Lima 2, Yankee Echo Delta, Ralph, north of Cologne. Delta Oscar 9, Lima Charlie, Johannes in Western Germany. Are there any other check-ins from anywhere in Europe? This is November Echo 1 Bravo.
This is Delta Kilo 2, Echo Radio, in Cologne, no traffic.
Okay, very good. Andy, Delta Kilo 2, Echo Radio, gotcha. All right, we will move to South Africa. Zulu Sierra 6, anyone in the Johannesburg area? This is November Echo 1 Bravo. Okay, nothing heard from South Africa. Are there any other stations anywhere in Europe or in Africa? This is NE1B.
D1B KT, Handles Burnt, QDH near Cologne, no traffic.
Okay, Delta Oscar 1, Bravo Kilo Tango, burned in Cologne. Thank you very much for checking in today. All right, we'll move to the United States, to the east coast of the United States in the Eastern time zone. We'll take check-ins now from anywhere in the Eastern time zone. Please call now. This is NE1B.
Whiskey 1, November Golf Sierra.
Kilowatt 1, Whiskey Echo Radio, Nashua.
Kilo Alpha 1, Quebec Bravo Oscar, Joe, New Hampshire.
November 1, Indy Whiskey, Mike, New Hampshire. Kilowatt 8, United Hotel, Eric in Michigan.
Okay, we'll cut it off there. I've got more than 3 stations. We've got W1 November Golf Sierra, Tom, in Massachusetts. A1 Whiskey Echo Romeo, Dave in Nashua, New Hampshire. KA1QBO, Joe in New Hampshire. N1 India Whiskey, Mike in New Hampshire. Kilo 8 Uniform Hotel, Eric in Michigan. And KB1 Sierra Tango, Steve in New Hampshire. You're a little bit on the marginal side there, Steve, in that particular spot with your portable, but understood, and your call sign did come through. Okay, we'll take a standby for 3 more of the Eastern time zone of the U.S. This is NE1B.
N2, YDC, New York City. N2, GDY, Bob, currently in Suffering Mobile.
November 2, Alpha Charlie Fox, Adam in Rockland County, New York, portable.
Kilo Delta 2, Alpha Charlie Mike in Valley Cottage, New York.
Okay, we'll pause here. I've got KX1M, Jim in Massachusetts. November 2, Yankee Delta Charlie, I believe in New York. Also N2 GDY, Bob in Suffering. And N2 ACF, Adam in Rockland County, New York. KD2 Alpha Charlie Mike in Valley Cottage, New York. Are there any other check-ins from the East Coast, U.S.?
WB2WAK, Long Island, New York.
November 2, Papa Quebec Tango, Gabe, Bronx County.
Alpha 4, Delta Sierra, David, Charlotte, no traffic.
Okay, we'll pause there. I have the following check-ins. WV2 WAK, Steve, Long Island, New York. N2 Papa, Quebec Tango, Gabe in Bronx County. Alpha 4 Delta Sierra, David in Charlotte, North Carolina. And KC6 Oscar Victor Delta, Kevin in Atlanta, Georgia. Kevin, a little bit marginal on the repeater, a little bit of bit error rate there. Okay, any other check-ins from the East Coast, U.S.? This is NE1B and the DMR MARC.net.
This is Alpha Echo 1 Charlie, mobile.
Kilo Alpha 4, Yankee Mike Yankee, Steve in Charlotte, and no traffic in LOL.
Marv, Boone, North Carolina, no traffic.
Okay, we'll pause there. We've got Alpha Echo 1 Charlie, Jim in Massachusetts. KA4 Yankee Mike Yankee, Steve in Charlotte, North Carolina. And WA4 November Charlie, Marv in Raleigh. A little marginal into the repeater there, Marv, but we have you and have your call sign displayed. Okay, any further check-ins from the East Coast, U.S.? W1, W2, W3, W4, also East Coast, Canada, Victor Echo 1, Victor Echo 9, VO1, VE2, VE3, or VE4.
Whiskey 4, Yankee Papa. Whiskey 4, Yankee Papa. Virginia, no track.
Alpha Kilo 4, X-Ray Oscar, John, Charlotte, NC.
Kilo Bravo 2, November Hotel.
I got W4 Yankee Papa, Bob in Haymarket, Virginia. Alpha Kilo 4, X-Ray Oscar, John in Charlotte, North Carolina. I got KB2NHH, I believe that's Ritty, although the call sign came up as N2NSA, I believe. And there was one other station, another station in there. Could you try it again? This is NE1B.
Alpha 9, Victor India, Mike in Northbrook, Illinois.
K5KAF in Laredo, Texas.
Mike, good morning to you. And there may be someone on the North America Tuck Group. If you're transmitting North America, please switch to Worldwide Talk Group 1, time slot 1. All right, this is November Echo 1 Bravo, standing by for anyone else in the Central Time Zone, U.S. or Canada.
Kilo Charlie Niner, Kilo Oscar. John, Morris, Illinois, no traffic.
Kilo Charlie 9, Quebec, Papa Mike, Don at Custer Park, Illinois.
Victor Echo 3, November Mike Zulu, Jim in London, Ontario.
Whiskey Foe, Golf Foxtrot Charlie, Stephen, Laredo, Texas, no traffic.
Okay, very good. We have 4 stations acknowledging KC9, Kilo Oscar, John in Morris, Illinois. KC9, Quebec Papa Mike Don in Illinois. Victor Echo 3, November Mike Zulu, Jim in London, Ontario. Nice to hear you back, Jim. And Steve, W4, Golf Foxtrot Charlie in Laredo, Texas. Nice to hear from Laredo today. All right, are there any other stations wishing to call in or any corrections? This is NE1B looking for Central Time Zone.
Kilo 3 Oscar Charlie Mike. Name is Ken, temporarily in Schaumburg.
KE5KAF in Laredo, Texas.
KC9IL near Chicago.
Kilo Alpha 9 Lima Foxtrot uniform near Chicago.
Okay, we'll pause there. I have the following. Kilo 3, Oscar Charlie Mike, Kim in Schaumburg, Illinois. Kilo Echo 5, Kilo Alpha Foxtrot, Laredo, Texas. Kilo Charlie 9, India Lima, Warren. And Kilo Alpha 9, Lima Fox uniform in Chicago. All right, one calling in from Quebec today. We have one station in Ontario. Any other stations in Canada or anywhere in the eastern or central time zones of the U.S.? Please check in now.
KY00, Kansas City, Missouri.
Whiskey Delta 4, Charlie Lima Zulu. The name is Fidel, Hollywood, Florida.
NO3R, November Oscar 3 Romeo, Portable 18.
Kilo 4 X-Ray, Foxtrot, Mobile, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Foxtrot Delta, Don in Windsor, Ontario. Good afternoon.
November 8 Lima, Lima Charlie, John, Lansing, Michigan.
KB0ZZT, George, Bellevue, Nebraska.
W0QQK, Frank, Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, we'll cut it off there. We have following Kilo Yankee 0 Oscar, Greg in Kansas City, Missouri, W4CLZ Fidel in Hollywood, Florida. November Oscar 3 Romeo, Mark in Dayton, Ohio. Kilo 4 X-Ray Foxtrot, Rich in Plantation or somewhere there in Florida. Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Foxtrot Delta, Don in Windsor, Ontario. And November 8 Lima Lima Charlie, John in Lansing, Michigan. Kilo Bravo 0 Zulu Zulu Tango, George in Bellevue, Nebraska, and WA0QQK Frank in Omaha, Nebraska. All right, any other check-ins from the Central Time Zone before I move out to the Mountain Standard Time Zone? Anyone be?
Kilo Charlie 0, India Delta Foxtrot, Jim, Kansas Mobile.
W4ROA still in Florida.
N2JTI, New Jersey.
All right, very good. Very good. We have KC0, India Delta Foxtrot, Jim in Kansas. W4ROA, Chuck, nice to hear from you today in Florida. Sunrise, I believe. And N2JTI, Nick in New Jersey. Good to hear from you today. All right, we'll move out to the Mountain Standard Time Zone to see if anyone is there. But let's just take one standby for any late check-ins from Europe or Africa before going to the mountains of the U.S. This is anyone B. Okay, no Echo uniform. Right, let's stand by for the 7th call district in the Mountain Standard Time Zone. Anyone out there wishing to check into the weekly DMR MARC net? This is NE1B.
Kilo India 3, Tango Tango, Columbia, Maryland.
Kilo 1, Tango Juliet, Tom in Fort Collins, Colorado.
KV0VGD in Greeley, Colorado. Good morning. Lima, Rick in Fort Collins, Colorado.
November 6 Delta Victor Zulu Roger in Salt Lake City.
November 7 Charlie Kilo near Phoenix, Mobile.
Kilo Bravo 0 Alpha Brian near Denver. WB9EXL Ron Scottsdale, Arizona, no traffic.
Maryland. Kilo 1 Tango Juliet Tom in Fort Collins. Kilo Bravo 0 Victor Golf Delta Mark in Greeley, Colorado. Kilo Tango 0 Lima Rick in Fort Collins, Colorado. November 6 Delta Victor Zulu Roger in Salt Lake City, Utah. November 7 Charlie Kilo Michael in Phoenix, Arizona. And Kilo Bravo 0 Alpha Byron, Denver, Colorado. Any other check-ins from the Mountain Standard Time Zone or corrections? This is NE1B in the DMR Worldwide Net.
WB9EXL Ron Scottsdale, Arizona.
November 7 Tango Whiskey Whiskey, Chris Scottsdale, Arizona. No traffic. Whiskey Echo 7 Delta Oscar Golf, Stan in Tucson.
Kilo Bravo 7 Zulu Yankee in Tucson. November 5 Victor Allen, Quebec. Chandler, Arizona, no traffic.
Romeo Shane Mesa, Arizona, no traffic.
Whiskey 7.
Okay, let me pause there. We have WB9EXL, Echo X-Ray Lima, Ron in Scottsdale, Arizona. November 7, Tango Whiskey Whiskey, Chris in Scottsdale, Arizona. WE7, Whiskey Echo 7, Delta Oscar Golf, Stan in Tucson, Arizona. Kilo Bravo 7, Zulu Yankee Jack. I think you said Phoenix, but your signal is a bit marginal into the repeater. November 5, Victor Alpha Quebec, Denise in Chandler, Arizona. Kilo Echo 7, Tango Romeo, Shane in Mesa. There was a Whiskey 7 station checking in, but you were very marginal into the repeater. Try it again.
Whiskey 7 Echo Mike Uniform Phoenix.
Okay, Whiskey 7, Echo Mach Uniform in Phoenix. Got it that time. All right, any other stations wishing to check in the Mountain Standard Time Zone? This is November Echo 1 Bravo.
This is Whiskey Bravo 5, Mike Juliet. Mike, good morning, Bill.
W0 NWA, Whiskey 0, November, Whiskey Alpha Jeff.
Okay, we have Whiskey Bravo 5, Mike Juliet Mike, Norman, and Whiskey 0, November, Whiskey Alpha Jeff. Any other stations wishing to check in the Eastern Time Zone, the Central Time Zone, or the Mountain Time Zone of the U.S. or Canada? This is NE1B.
Whiskey Victor 9 Mike W9 out. Good morning.
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Uniform Victor Lima Perry, Charlotte, North Carolina. NE1B KB4HG Rhett, Sanford, North Carolina. Good morning.
Okay, I'll pause there. I acknowledge Kilo Fox 4, Uniform Victor Lima, Terry in Charlotte. Kilo Bravo 4, Hotel Golf, Rhett in Sanford, North Carolina. Now there was I think it was a Victor 9. Is it Whiskey Victor 9 station? Try it again.
Whiskey Victor 9 Mike WV9 up. Good morning.
Okay, I think the problem is you are on the wrong talk group. Let's see if I can find who that was. The station calling in, I think it was a W9 or Whiskey Victor 9. Go to Worldwide Talk Group. Talk Group 1, time slot 1. Okay, I still don't have that call sign, but I guess my other radio was on scan and I heard the call sign. It was a bit broken up. But we'll stand by one more time. Any other late check-ins from the East Coast, Eastern, Central, or Mountain time zones of the U.S. Or Canada? Please call now from N1B.
Victor Alpha 2 Sierra Hotel, Sheldon, Montreal.
November 0, Whiskey Alpha Romeo, Aaron, Loveland, Colorado.
Hello, Aaron Romeo. And
Okay, I have Victor Alpha 2 Sierra Hotel, Sheldon in Montreal, Quebec. November 0, Whiskey Alpha Romeo, Aaron in Loveland, Colorado. And Kilo Alpha 0, Sierra Echo Romeo, Rob. Rob, a little bit marginal signal into the repeater. Okay, was there another station calling with a 9 in their call sign, a Victor 9 or a Whiskey Victor 9? Try one more time. We'll be listening on both time slots in case you don't have worldwide programmed right.
All right, try one more time here. This is WV9 Whiskey Victor 9 Mike. Last letter is Mike. Hopefully we got it this time. Thank you.
Okay, got it. That time, Whiskey Victor 9 Mike. All right, and give me your name and location.
Okay, name is Martin, and location is Elgin, Illinois.
Okay, Martin, very good. Thanks for checking in from Elgin. All right, we'll move to the West Coast, to California, or California, Oregon, and Washington State, the Pacific Standard Time Zone, also VE7, British Columbia. This is NE1B in the DMR MARC Worldwide Net.
WA6MDJ, Ed in Los Angeles, no traffic.
W6BJM, Brad, Mar Vista, no traffic.
November 6, Romeo, Bravo, Romeo, Lon near LAX, no traffic.
Whiskey 6, Foxtrot, Quebec, Kurt in the San Francisco Bay Area, no traffic.
Kilo Frank 6, Whiskey Echo Yankee, Mountain View, California, no traffic.
November 6, Sugar Papa Delta, Sal in Monterey Bay, no traffic.
All right, excellent. Couple of areas we haven't heard from before. First of all, starting with Whiskey Alpha 6 Mike Delta Juliet Ed in LA. W6 Bravo Juliet Mike Brad in Mar Vista. November 6 Romeo Bravo Romeo Lon at LAX or near LAX. W6 Foxtrot Quebec Kurt in San Francisco. Kilo Fox 6 Whiskey Echo Yankee Matt in Mountain View. N6 Sierra Papa Delta Sal at Monterey Bay. Thanks for checking in this morning, guys, and let's stand by for any other check-ins from the Pacific time zone, U.S. or Canada. This is NE1B.
K9, STU, this is Stuart in Gardena, California.
WB6 WAU in Missoula, Washington.
Wendy, W6NDY from Gardena, California. Foxtrot 7 Yankee X-Ray Romeo, Elko, Nevada.
All right, very good. I have K9 Sierra Tango uniform, Stewart in Gardena, California. WV6 WUI Mike in Mazama, Washington. W6 let's see if I got this right. Wendy, W6 WDY, was that? I was trying to write it down here, and I don't think I was looking at my display. And you're in Gardena. And Kilo Fox 7 Yankee Echo Romeo in Elko, Nevada. Did I get those correct? Are there any corrections from A1B?
This is Whiskey 6 November Delta Yankee for Wendy.
Okay, yeah. Whiskey 6 November Delta Yankee, Wendy. Got it that time, Wendy. Thanks very much for checking in. And let's see if there's any other check-ins from the West Coast Pacific time zone, U.S. or Canada, from anyone.
November 8, Hotel Bravo Foxtrot, Ron from Phoenix, Arizona. Not sure if I missed the mountain time zone or not.
Okay, we have you, Ron, November 8, Hotel Bravo Foxtrot in Phoenix. All right, I will take a standby for any late check-ins from Europe, anywhere in Finland, Sweden, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Spain, or South Africa. Any check-ins from Europe or Africa? This is November Echo 1 Bravo.
Delta Golf 4 Echo Zulu. My name is Hans. QTH is Essen in the northwestern part of Germany. No traffic on this net.
Thank you. No traffic on the net. I'm not sure, Bill, if you got my call sign in the first time, just a few minutes after this meeting started.
Oscar Echo 6 Hotel X-Ray Fox. Name is Mike. QTH is Graz, Nike Golf, Radio Alpha Zulu, no traffic.
Delta Lima 2 Fox, Delta Lima, yeah, good evening. My name is Mike, Mexico. No traffic for the night. Back to you, Bill.
Okay. I have Delta Golf 4 Echo Zulu Hans in Essen. I have Oscar Echo 6 Hotel X-Ray Foxtrot Mike in Graz. And Delta Lima 2 Fox Delta Lima Mike. A little bit marginal on the signal, Mike, into your repeater, but we have you kicked in. And Yuzi, Oscar Hotel 2 Golf Lima Golf in Espoo, Finland. I did have you. You are checked in. Thanks for verifying, and good to see you on the net this evening. All right. Any other check-ins from Europe before we move on to the Pacific? This is NE1B.
Oscar Echo 6 Charlie Lima Radio. Name here is Chris from Austria.
Oscar Echo 6 Charlie Lima Romeo. Chris in Austria. Thanks for checking in today. You are number 92. Check in. We're up to 92. One last standby for Europe or Africa. This is NE1B in the worldwide DMR net.
Oscar Echo Oscar Echo 3 Victor Alpha Whiskey Vienna, no traffic.
Okay, I have Oscar Echo. Let's see, we've got an Oscar Echo with the Hotel Mike Zulu. Can you give me your number? What was that? Oscar Echo 6 Hotel Mike Zulu? Over. Okay, nothing heard. Your signal was a bit marginal into your repeater. I have Oscar Echo 3 Victor Alpha Whiskey. Martin, thank you for checking in. All right, let's see. Do we have Do I also have KT1U checking in?
KT1U.
Okay, I have you, Vivian. Thanks for checking in. All right, are there any other late check-ins from Europe, Africa, or the United States or Canada? This is anyone be standing by before we move out to Hawaii in the Pacific.
November 0, Romeo Charlie, Kansas.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Delta India Bravo, Tom in Maryland.
Alpha Juliet 4, Victor Sierra, Singh in Florida.
Whiskey Kilo 7, Bravo, Gary, Phoenix, Arizona.
November 2, Delta Uniform India, South Florida, Al.
Whiskey 7, Echo Kilo Victor, Rod, Phoenix.
Okay, acknowledging Whiskey Bravo 3, Delta India Bravo, Tom in Maryland. Alpha Juliet 4, Victor Sierra, Singh in Florida. Whiskey Kilo 7, Bravo, Gary in Phoenix. November 2, Delta Uniform India, Al in South Florida. Whiskey 7, Echo Kilo Victor, Rod in Phoenix. There was one other station in there that tried to call in and was somewhat marginal. Can you try it again?
Whiskey 3, Whiskey Zulu Nancy, Raleigh, North Carolina.
November 2, Delta Uniform India, South Florida.
November Kilo 5, Bravo, Joe, Beauty, Florida.
Okay, I have you, Al, and 2 Delta Uniform India in South Florida. I acknowledge Whiskey 3, Whiskey Zulu November. I should have acknowledged November 0, Romeo Charlie Reed in Kansas. I have November Kilo 5, Bravo, Joe in Davie, Florida. Were there any other stations that tried to check in that I did not acknowledge? This is November Echo 1, Bravo.
November 2, India, Charlie, Victor, Mike, New Jersey.
Okay, Mike, November 2, India, Charlie, Victor in New Jersey. Right, thanks for checking in from the Atlantic City area. And now there's another station calling in on the North America Talk Group. I am not listening there, but I saw a signal there. Were you trying to call us? So please switch to Worldwide Talk Group. Okay, nothing heard. If there's any relays, let me know if someone's trying to contact us and has a radio program incorrectly for Talk Group 1, Worldwide. November Echo 1 Bravo will move out to the Pacific, to Hawaii. Any stations in Kilo Hotel 6, Kilo Hotel 7 land from any1B. Okay, still a little bit early in the morning out there in the Pacific. Any stations anywhere else in the Pacific? This is November Echo 1 Bravo and the Worldwide DMR net.
You spell VK for Juliet Victor, Gold Coast, Australia.
Well, very good. Andrew, Victor Kilo 4, Juliet Victor. You must have been up late working the 160-meter contest. Good to hear from you. Surprised to hear from you from Brisbane or Gold Coast. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations in Australia, New Zealand, or the Pacific? This is any1B.
Alpha Hotel 6, Romeo Hotel, Ron, Honolulu.
Kilo Hotel 6, Fox Victor, Honolulu, from a new repeater. Repeater number 12 in the Hawaiian Islands. No traffic.
Kilo Hotel 6, Delta, Quebec, Hawaiian Islands. Alpha Hotel 6, Charlie Papa, Robin, no traffic.
All right, very good. Nice showing from the Pacific. So we have Andrew in Brisbane or Gold Coast, Australia, VK4 Juliet Victor. We have Ron, Alpha Hotel 6, Romeo Hotel in Honolulu. We have Kilo Hotel 6, Foxtrot Victor in Honolulu. And repeater number 12 in the Hawaiian Islands. Kilo Hotel 6, Delta, Quebec. And Alpha Hotel 6, Charlie Papa, Robin. So we have 12 repeaters in the Hawaiian Islands. We're only showing 3 of them on the the worldwide map, so we'll have to get some updates on the activities over there. Great, Arthur. Any other check-ins for the worldwide DMR net from anywhere? This is NE1B.
Victor Alpha 2 Sierra Papa Bravo Island Covey Hill. No traffic, 7-3 to all, and thank you to you, Bill.
NV7 PC, Patrick, Elko, Nevada. No traffic.
Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Tango Sierra, Riverview, Michigan.
KD4 EOD, Charlotte, North Carolina. No traffic.
Okay. We will break there. Acknowledging Victor Alpha 2, Sierra Papa Bravo, Alain, in Covey Hill, Quebec. November Victor 7, Papa Charlie, Patrick, Elko, Nevada. Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Tango Sierra, TJ, in Riverview, Michigan. And Kilo Delta 4, Echo Oscar Delta, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks for checking in today, guys. We're up to 113 check-ins, 114 with NIT control. Right at this time, I will stand by for any news, bulletins, announcements for the net. This is NE1B, standing by.
NE1B, WB5MJ. Bill, just wanted to do a follow-up, make sure you got my call. I had a lot of shopping QRM when I checked in earlier. Over.
Okay, did not get you earlier, but I have you now loud and clear. Thanks for checking in, Norm. I'm sorry. I'm just looking back at my list. I did get you. Yes, sorry. My mistake. WB5, Mike, Juliet, Mike. Thanks. We have you. All right. Not hearing any news items, announcements from anywhere. Are there any questions or comments for the net from anywhere? This is NE1B.
A9VI.
Okay, Mike, go ahead with your comments.
Okay, Bill. I was trying to get in earlier, but I guess I got bunked. Basically, we put a new master in at Schaumburg because we were noticing it was dropping off for about 20 minutes a week. So I haven't heard anything about any problems, so I think the issue has been fixed. Crystal Lake is still down. It's been about 85 days now, and the issue there is you need someone to climb the tower and put the canopy. There was a bad Ethernet cord there for the canopy that was not graded for outdoor use, so that's that problem, and it's on a to-do list, and I'm doing what I can to see if we can move that along. I'll take a quick pause. New repeater in Traverse City, Michigan from NEWZ. That's on the map. We're working on Milwaukee. I'm going to have to make a couple phone calls after my son goes to sleep. I might be able to hear him and see if we can't move that along. And we're sticking with our 01.09.11 firmware on your repeaters. So if you're not there yet, please get there. And if you're there, please don't upgrade. We're going to try and keep it as long as we can just on that. And I don't think I have any more news. 73 A90I.
Okay, Mike, roger that. Those 5 items. Excellent. New repeater. We did hear Traverse City repeater back in a couple of weeks ago. Good to see that that's on the map now. And working on Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So expansions in radio coverage for the Midwest. Are there any other announcements about new repeaters anywhere? I'm sure there's a few pins that are not on the map. I recognize the Hawaiian Islands needs significant updating. Are there any other areas that we should be aware of that we've missed? This is NE1B and the Worldwide DMR net.
November 6th, Sugar Papa Delta announcement.
Okay, let's see, November 6th, Sierra Papa Delta, Sal in Monterey Bay. Go ahead.
Well, good morning all from rainy California. We have a brand new repeater, the W6JSO MotoTrbo repeater located high above Monterey Bay. Coverage includes all of Monterey County, almost all of the county, including Santa Cruz, and a lot of places going up towards San Jose, but not quite to San Jose. We're working on the expansion of the system again with another turbo for our South Monterey County and also for up north. So things are looking really great. And Jeff, I know you're listening out there. He's working hard. Thank you for a fantastic repeater. N6 SPD. The job of the repeater.
Hey, Jeff, for follow-up.
Go ahead, Mike.
2 questions for the gentleman who just spoke. Is it linked into DMR MARC? Are you using that currently? Are there any other networks linked in MotoTrbo 6? And if you could please go to the DMR-MARC.net website under the Contact Us, and it just says general question or comment. If you could send the details and the configuration of that, or if it's just the same as NorCal, I'll just copy it off the frequency listing. I'm not sure if the repeater was registered or not because I haven't put up the date, but I want to update it on the map if it is connected into our network.
I will take care of it. To my knowledge, it's all been registered because we are on Super 6 and a bunch of other pockets within here. But I will get a hold of Jeff, the owner of the repeater, and we will take care of it. Again, thank you. It's a pleasure to be on MotoTrbo. November 6th, Sugar Papa Delta.
Okay, thank you for your help. Just want to make sure everybody knows that it's there in 7-3. AA9VI, back to Bill.
Okay, Mike and Sal, thanks very much. Let me reiterate what Mike said. The DMR-MARC.net website has a Contact Us link up in the top menu, top right. Click on Contact Us. If you have any inputs, informational, such as new repeaters, frequencies, color codes, locations, to put the pins on the map, we would like to have the latitude, longitude, or as close as possible to the general area anyway, so that the pin can go on the Google map, as well as the talk groups that are available if it's connected through DCI or Turbo 6 or NorCal, etc. The direct link affiliation. So that is appreciated. And I note the significant growth. We now are at 2,351 IDs issued for DMR, amateur DMR radios, and 206 repeaters are registered for amateur DMR, of which perhaps about 100 are directly connected to DMR MARC, and others are network partners through some of the aforementioned networks. All right, we'll take one more pause for any other news or comments from anyone. Okay, no further news or comments heard. One last opportunity to check in. It's been an hour now, so I don't want to run over the 1 hour mark, but we have a pretty good record attendance of 114 stations now on the net. This is NE1B standing by for any late check-ins.
Good morning, stateside. Delta Florida to Echo Radio. Name is Walter, 38 is Düsseldorf, and I'm very sorry, and El Tajo, Kilo Whiskey, and my hometown is Spangdahl, just in case any service numbers on the frequency. And I say, good morning.
Okay, Walter in Dusseldorf, Delta Fox 2, Echo Romeo, and I wasn't writing fast enough. The Kilo Whiskey, could you give me your call sign again and phonetics? Over. Okay, Walter, I did not get the call sign of your guest operator there, but we'll take another standby. This is November Echo 1 Bravo.
Net Control, this is Kilowatt 9 Radio Hotel K9RH, Highland Park, Illinois. Checking in, name is Ron, no track.
Okay, Ron, I have you, K9 Romeo Hotel. Thanks for checking in. All right, any last
check-ins before I close the net for this week. This is November Echo 1 Bravo.
Be a late check-in here. Whiskey 1 India X-Ray, Justin, Des Plaines, Illinois.
At this point, I will close the net. Thanks all for checking in. We ran a little bit late today. We were up to 115 stations on the list today. Have a great week. We'll look for you next Saturday when, I'm not sure who, let's see, next week's net control will be John, KCI KKO. And we will try to get something worked out for technical net discussions, perhaps on a midday Wednesday night time net, technically oriented with just roundtable and informal non-check-ins. So thanks in 73. Have a great week. This is November Echo 1 Bravo, net control for DMR MARC Worldwide Net.
Can you log me in as a check-in? Kilowatt Bravo 8 Sierra Whiskey Romeo, KBA SWR, Jeff and Frankenmuth.
Okay, Jeff, KBA SWR. Thanks. Anyone be? Thanks. Anyone be?